Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Reacts. And today I'm bringing something to the party. Something I haven't heard, so I don't know what it'll be
You
like.
don't know anything.
Uh, I say that at work, but they still keep giving me things to do.
I know nothing.
So it
Yeah.
is Bottas versus Null Final Cut. So I've heard Bottas versus Nil via my good friend Tyler Abstract of Abstract Japan podcast. Where he plays Japanese music. His whole thing is he will only play a band once or an artist once, um, and literally goes everywhere. And they on one of his
What
recent
what if he
episodes,
likes them though?
he has a self inflicted rule. But if
I
someone
mean, I
requests
like.
something that is an artist that he's played before, then that's his loophole.
I do like a rule, but that would be a painful rule, isn't it? Like when you hear a band and you go, "Oh," or
So
solo artist, whatever. I love this. Going, I can't listen to anymore.
I know. Just think something like Maximum the Hormone, only ever having
I
it
mean,
once.
to be honest, like we started off with them. God, I'm diverting already. And we started off with them with Alien, and I do still say to this day, if I'd only heard one song them and it was Alien, I would be a happy boy anyway. But what a shame to not hear the rest of the great stuff that they've done. So yeah,
So, obviously, with Japanese stuff, we've pretty much been playing in the rock and metal
we
sphere.
haven't we?
I bring you Japanese hip hop.
Oh, do you know what? Like I'm not sure I've listened to any Japanese hip hop, but and maybe I've heard some in films, but it's always been something I've been quite intrigued about. I've often wondered, like where the leans are, what kind of musical styles are, what they're doing in the sampling world. But yeah, so before we even play it, you're gonna get a nice little pat on the back for me because it's something that I keep meaning to listen to.
So, as I said, I have no idea what this is going to be like. So, I'm going in as cold as you.
It's a mystery, right? Let's do this.
もう少ししてたい遊びの話あいつら頼る金じゃないハネムーン iPhone セット地球を背にしてセルフィー I hard ground 未来は怖くはないけどひたすらフラフープ時間はあるし焦れば落ちる Runs on my money ひたすら浮かぶおぼろげなコンビメガネ外せば VR in yeah I'm many in a big I should never ever talk my shit like this 誰かが払って俺が得るマニーを使い切る夜が逃げ出す前 yeah 喉から言うべきことならもう言ったこそばえ前も知らない baby 裸で踊った I'm in the mood for 言霊言誰の後垂れる yeah 誰も確かめないここがどこもわからないメイテの魚はサイレンス俺は疲れてたかもしれない平らのマンション決して買うなマンション俺はイかれてるよみんな喜ぶほど楽観主義者の憂鬱俺を癒してくるポップサンクスパーティー帰りにいつレインズ前後深くになるまで深くいく夢が好きなんだ金曜の夜の転がってるのと同じさ最終電車のメロディー青春漫画のパロディー最終電車のメロディー青春漫画のパロディー水と周りの月そっと掴みすれば
Almost played it again straight away. Don't know whether that's a testament to loving it or not. What do you reckon? What do you
um,
reckon?
so this one is a little bit more sort of docile than the one that Tyler was playing, because that one was a little bit more energetic, and had a little bit more of a faster instrumental and track behind it. Um, but for that sort of slackery, lo-fi style hip hop, I like this. This is very Sunday afternoon chill out hip hop.
I did. It's worth mentioning. I don't know whether you tried. I did try and find a language translation, a lyrics translation, but I couldn't. Did get offered a translation to Ness and Dormer though, which I don't really know the connectivity there. But I didn't take that offer because I thought that's going to be no good to me in this situation. Yeah, musically, I agree. Certainly, I think there's some lo-fi vibes to it. I really like the use of the guitar notes as the bulk of it. So often when we talk about hip hop, like
Mm.
we'll lean into like what's a drum beat like or what sample has someone gone, and I really kind of like the originality that come with that. I like the quirkiness of it as well. It's got a really quirky sound to the notes that they picked and the order that they picked it in, and the drum beat being like I'll go with like lo-fi, but I think what I quite liked about the drum beat is that it wasn't always on time with the music and it felt kind of disjointed, and I think a lot of
Yeah,
the track feels disjointed, and what I'd kind of compare it to, and it's a light comparison, but it gave me the feelings that sometimes I get musically listening to some of Tyler the Creator stuff or Earl Sweatshirt. That kind of, we don't necessarily want this to be a clean, simple to follow song, but with a
yeah.
lo-fi kind of element to it. Yeah, I was a real big fan of it musically. I'd be very, very interested to hear some more of them. Yeah, as I say, a bit of a shame that I couldn't sort of pick up what the lyrics actually were. But again, vocally, like, I wasn't wowed, but I also wasn't put off. I was like, I think I'd connect with this a little bit more if I knew what they were saying on this one.
Mm.
Um, and again, I think their vocal performance intrigued me enough to go, yeah, I'd like to hear more.
Yeah, as with the other one again, the vocally it isn't as dour is the word I'm going to use, and sort of sort of is it because everything's all a little bit offbeat and a little bit
Yeah,
uh, and uh,
yeah,
and
yeah,
but it all fits and works for this. But yeah, obviously we don't know what they're saying. They literally could be anything. Literally is
yeah,
anything. But it just has that uncomfortable comfortableness of just,
yeah,
as I said, sitting on a Sunday and just having it on a set of headphones while like reading or gaming or doing something else, and it being it's not there to be the center of attention as such. It's there to be with you while
I
you're
mean,
doing
a
something.
bit of a spoiler for the time of year we're recording this because I wouldn't do it now because it's bloody horrible out there. But I could easily see myself sat outside having a cigarette on a sunny day, having this play in my ears and be happy because it kind of fits that, as you say, lazy Sunday, lazy summer day vibe for me, but with that extra kick of a bit more interest than uh, a more kind of generic. It's totally phasing over me. Yeah, I want more of these. Let's get some comments down there for anyone who's fans of these. Pick out their top tracks, or even just this style of hip hop. Yeah, as I say, I do like it. I do like something that's a bit off kilter, offbeat, and
Yes,
interesting. But the right side of off kilter, offbeat, and interesting. Like it's there's some experimental sides to it without feeling like they just went
we'll put a
we'll
blast
put
beat in for
anything.
20 seconds just
Yeah,
because.
yeah,
But yeah, as I said, this. so this is one of those because I listen to Tyler's podcast and stuff, and so it literally goes everywhere, and it just grabbed me on the one a couple of weeks ago that he played, and I was just like, ooh, we haven't done Japanese hip hop, and
No, no.
but
And if this is
this,
indicative of Japanese hip hop, then I really do want more. As much as I'd like more anyway, just to sort of experience and see what it's like. If this is if this is the sort of thing that people are producing and the sort of thing that people are delivering out there, then yes, please give us some recommendations of the good Japanese hip hop to listen to.
yes, fill our comments with your recommendations
Oh,
so I can fill our
and
list.
like any kind of international. By international, I mean like not UK, which we'll kind of hear because we're in the UK, or American because that is. But yeah, hip hop from around the world. It kind of makes me wonder why I've not gone on this tour before. As a hip hop fan, why have I not done the hip hop around the world? There's a series for the new year, and when this releases, that'll probably be 2025. It would be the new year, but yeah.
So as always, do the YouTube things if you like, subscribe, and ring bells. And until next time, good day.